El Clasico this weekend, Steve Nicol, Real Madrid against Barcelona. 15 points separate the two sides. However, Barcelona seem to have found a bit more form of late. What chance do you give them going to Madrid?
Wow, this is a tough one because there's no question that this Barcelona side today is just not what we were watching, 2-3 months ago. They look like a real team, certainly going forward. And they absolutely will be able to compete with Real Madrid. I have absolutely no doubt of that. I don't think if they go and win this game, it would be a shock. And I think that tells you the strides that they've made in recent times. Now, if I'm a betting man, I'm going to put my money on Real Madrid for one reason only: defensively. I think the real difference between these two sides is what they have going on at the back. You know, you look at Real Madrid with Militao and Alaba. I mean, they've formed a great partnership. You know, Mendy, never thought I'd say this, Mendy actually looks like a fullback now, and Carvajal's pretty solid. And in goal, you got Courtois, who's back to his best. You know, no question, he's in the top 5 goalies in the world. And so that unit, compared to what Barcelona have, I think is going to be the difference when it comes to the crunch in this game.
Looking at the bigger picture for Barcelona, what's the biggest difference you've seen from Barcelona now and what Xavi has done than when he took over?
I think going forward, they absolutely look in tune with each other. They understand what everybody's looking to do. They understand where the runs are going to be. Everything, you know, when they made so many changes, it's very difficult as a player when you're constantly going on the field and there's somebody different standing next to you, or there's a different centre forward who likes different things. But when you get settled down and when you start putting the same team on the field, then you begin, first of all, it begins with partnerships. You know, the guy standing next to you, you start understanding his game, and then it just filters all the way around the team. And so I think going forward from the middle of the park with Xavi and Pedri, particularly with Busquets sitting, they know what they're doing. They know what they're trying to do. As I said, they know what they're looking for. The forwards now are understanding what kind of balls they want to play. I mean, it's not about ability, because there was never any question. Barcelona have always had ability. There was just no understanding within the side. Now, absolutely, there's an understanding, and that is going to be a real test for Real Madrid's back line that I've just said is so good.
What about Real Madrid? Because they must take such momentum from that comeback against PSG. They pretty much know that Sevilla's not going to catch them in La Liga. This could be a pretty special season for them, couldn't it?
Well, with results and performances and wins in particular, you get a kind of a shield. You get a kind of an armory around you that nothing's going to get through it and nothing's going to bust it or break it. You know, you step on the field knowing that things won't always go perfectly, but when things get tough, when you've been through that time and time again and come out on the right side, pretty much this season in particular, every single time, there's a composure about your game. You don't panic. You just play away, and you know that you're a good side. You know you got good players. You know you'll create. You know you'll score goals, and so it becomes a natural thing for you to do. And when everybody feels that way on the field, that's why you win games.
Before we end and get your prediction, if Barca know that they're not going to catch Real Madrid, is this about bragging rights? Is this about a wee psychological blow ahead of the new season if they could get the win away to their bitter rivals?
I don't think it would be a psychological blow. I think what it would be a confirmation of where Barcelona are going, and that's the right direction. I don't think losing this game is going to dent anything that Real Madrid have built up, particularly this season. They'll be disappointed, but I don't think it's anything other than a boost for Barcelona if indeed Barcelona win this game. Which,
okay, what does the?
I don't believe they will.
I was going to ask, what does the Nicol crystal ball say for the outcome of this one?
Yeah, I think it'll be a great game. Barcelona do only go one way, and that's forward. And Real Madrid can handle that and have a couple of weapons in the shape of Vinny Jr. and Mr. Benzema. So I think that'll take them to victory but in a good game.
Full coverage of El Clasico right here at ESPN FC.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.